Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore, and this is MyWhoosh. Tonight, we will be running Pyramid, 32 minutes, 30 seconds in the world, Supertri E-World, and the route is the run route, 1 kilometre. So we'll probably end up going around about 5 or 6 times. But we thought we'd give it a go. It's a new route here on MyWhoosh. Rodney pointed me in this direction and asked me to give it a go and have a look at it. So here we are. Check out the spectators banging the boards on the side of the track there. Tina, official announcements, Tina is not a man anymore. Tina, avatar, has a ponytail. So something has changed. Well done, Tina. The emails have worked. Good afternoon, Sebastian. Good afternoon, Tina. Good afternoon to Clive. I believe it's going to be myself, Tina and Sebastian running tonight. We will start at 5 o'clock on the dot, which is in 1.5 minutes time. I'm going to be running at an intensity of 125%. I believe Tina is going to join me as well. Sebastian's asking if we can see him. Let's have a quick look behind. He might be here. Nope, he's not on our start line. Sebastian, I think you're on a different server. What happens on MyWhoosh is they've got multiple servers because Sebastian's located in Germany. We think sometimes they put him on a different server. It doesn't matter, Sebastian. If you are on a different server and we start, just run the event, watch the live stream, and virtually we are all together. Sebastian puts, no, wrong server. Wait, he is trying to join us now in game. How is everyone? It's been sunny here today. It's been blue sky. It's been warm at times. But up here on the top of the hill where I live, it's been a little bit breezy. It's quite cold. But I believe as the week goes on, it's going to get warmer. Tina says it's beautiful weather in Somerset. I'm going to turn the game up a little bit, see if I can hear that. There we go. Hopefully that won't make too much noise on the live stream. Just felt like hearing the cheering crowd in the background. Time to be on. It's now 5 o'clock. Let's see if Sebastian is trying to join us on the same server. Let us know how it goes, Sebastian. So I've decided to wear a blue t-shirt tonight, just like my avatar. In game, my avatar is wearing a blue t-shirt. Tina's is wearing a black t-shirt with some green stripes on. Right, Sebastian says let's go. So he is running the same route, the same workout, but just on a different server. So you ready, Tina? Let's go. So we are going to be running at 9.4 kilometers per hour for the warm-up. Keep an eye on that speed, Tina. Oh no, it might not actually increase. We might be just running at 9.4 for 6 minutes. So Tina's here on the same server as me, just in behind. Sebastian is also running this event on a different server. It doesn't matter. We're all here, we're all running somewhere, and we're all joined with the chat on the live stream, so we can keep in contact. Should we swap the camera view so I can see what's going on behind? Is that the one? Where's Tina? Tina, where'd you go? I don't know if Tina's behind or in front. Oh well, let's get on with the workout. Yeah, Tina's here somewhere. Tina says something is wrong with my speed. What, your avatar's not doing what it should be doing, or the speed on the left hand side is not 125%? Anyway, here we go. Welcome to Virtual FMR. Tonight we are running on MyWhoosh. This is a pyramid workout. I'll be running at 9.4 kilometers per hour for the first 6 minutes. Then we'll be running at 11.2 for 2.5, and then 1 minute off, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, 1.5 minutes on, and then a minute off, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and then we'll go back the other way. Sebastian is also running this event on a different server, but he's following us on the live stream. Tina is here somewhere. It doesn't matter, she's having to log off and log back on, but that doesn't matter. She can run the interval session at her own pace. We're all just running it at the same time. So at work today, what have I done? I went to Mole Valley Farmers, Tina. Went to Mole Valley Farmers this morning to pick up some chicken wire and fence posts so we can get the vegetable patch ready at work to stop the rabbits from getting in and stealing the lettuce. Whilst I was there, the till stopped working, so I was there for quite some time whilst they were waiting to sort that out. Something like that always happens at Mole Valley to me. Sebastian's running a different route, same world but a different route. All that matters, Sebastian, is we're all running somewhere at the same time. We're now running around an aquarium. There's a shark in there or something, or dolphin or whale. This is my Monday night workout now. Manic Mondays. We'll be running on MyWhoosh, 5 PM. I usually select a workout. You could even run at the same time on MyWhoosh and run a different workout if you don't fancy the one we're doing. Run at your own intensity, at your own ability. Just like when we run workouts on Zwift, we go in different groups. It's just encouraging each other at the same time, really. Anthony Anderson. Good afternoon, buddy. Anthony says, hello all. Hope you're all okay. Yes, Anthony, Tina, Sebastian and myself are on MyWhoosh somewhere running some interval session at the same time. We don't have to be together in a group. We're all running at our own paces. That's the main thing. I didn't go on a long run yesterday. I have a good reason though. It was a combination of multiple reasons why I didn't do my long run yesterday. First one was I had a late night because I had to pick my wife and son up from a party at about midnight. Secondly, the clocks went forward an hour here in the UK, so it wasn't midnight, it was more like 1 AM. And I was planning on getting up at 5:30 in the morning to go on the run. But when the alarm went off, I was too tired. I looked out the window, it was raining, it was dark, it was horrible. So I went back to bed. However, my body did say it needed a rest. I did feel tired that day because of the late night. And also, I've had a bit of a falling out in the garden. The 2 cockerels that we rescued have matured and they decided to have a fight. I found them exhausted after fighting all day, so we've now split them up. On Sunday yesterday I had to build a new chicken enclosure to keep them apart. So that was the main priority yesterday. What are we running now? 11.2. Up to 11.2 we go for 2.5 minutes. Currently on MyWhoosh, this is the maximum speed that you can do on this workout. It only goes up to an intensity of 125 and the initial setting is quite low. So if you pump it up to a maximum intensity, the fastest we're going to be running is 12 kilometers per hour. There's Tina, look. Tina with a ponytail at the start line. Unless that's the avatar she's left behind. Oh, Tina can't get MyWhoosh to work. Tina, jump onto Zwift and do a workout. I just seen your avatar, Tina. It's giving up. It's just stood there. So apparently there are 20 stars to grab tonight. We'll see how many we can get. Heart rate's currently 124. Keeping it nice and relaxed. It's a nice workout this actually at this speed for a Monday. It's almost like eases us into it slowly before Wednesday workout, when it all goes completely crazy and we can't talk during the run because we're gasping for breath, just like I was on Saturday at Park Run. Yes, Saturday at Park Run, Oliver, my son, managed to reach his target. He's desperately wanted a sub 20 this year, and after a couple of little injuries and being ill, this Saturday I decided to go off quite quick at the start to pull him along, and he finally got it done. 19 minutes 50 seconds, so he was well pleased with that. I creeped a little closer to my PB at a particular route, which I got about 3 years ago when I was at my peak. I hit 19:29, so I'm currently 10 seconds off my PB at Eden Project. Back down to 9 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so going well. The training is going okay. We have no injuries, and the park run times are slowly coming down. How you doing, Sebastian? You all right? Tina, are you back in the game? Are you running? Here comes the first arch, look! Looks like a goal post. At the arch, we will be going back up to 11.5 kilometers per hour for 2 minutes. Out we go. If you look on the right hand side there, that's what the view of the MyWhoosh sort of companion app screen looks like. Unfortunately, we haven't got an interactive one yet, or speed, or something that links with the game itself. But good for Amy, look. Amy did an afternoon ride 2 days ago. Look, it's still in my list. Then there's Krisp there, look. Krisp did a ride. There's a few things you can look at in there, but I do miss having the interaction sort of stats page like we do on Zwift. It shows your speed and your heart rate, your incline. Sebastian's running at 11.5. Or he's telling me to put my speed up. We're there, Sebastian. Yeah, Tina's also started the workout. Well done, Tina. Well done for persevering and getting in the game. It doesn't matter, we're all at different stages in the interval session. We're also maybe running different intensities, and Sebastian's running on a different map. But the main thing is, we're all here on Virtual FMR, running at the same time and getting it done. Yeah, so we're currently running around this Supertri route, which is 1 kilometre long. Rodney recommended I had a look at it, so we decided to use it for tonight's Manic Monday interval session. It's very busy, isn't it? Colourful, spectators everywhere. The cyclists are also here with us. Back down to 9. I'll tell you what I'm missing. On Zwift, when there's a speed change, you get a big post flash up in the middle of the screen to remind you to change speed. That's not on here. You've got to keep your eye on the little tiny speed at the top, from the top left. Now keep missing it. Sebastian's under the umbrella. Sebastian's virtually on a different server, a few meters in front of me. Sebastian, have you got all those spectators waving flags on your version on the iPad? Speed, see, done it again, ain't I? 11.8. I ain't gonna get all my stars tonight. I missed the speed change again. It needs to flash up in front of me. I'm half asleep all the time. Anthony Anderson says they will be using this course in a few weeks' time in the championships, the world championships that Anthony's been telling me all about. I'm going to lose my star for that one. Come on, Clive, pay attention. Keep an eye on that speed. It would be nice to have a notification flash up in front of us, though. So back down to 9 kilometres per hour for another minute, and then we'll be going up to 12 kilometres per hour for 1 minute. This is a nice gentle interval session. It would be nice to pump that intensity up to 150 or 200, get the speed right up to about 14 or 15, 16 even. Here we go then. 15 seconds. 12 kilometres per hour for 1 minute. Two, 1, go! 12 kilometres per hour. So I could put it up, but we won't get a start. Here we go. Let's go up to 16, shall we? 15. Won't get a start now. But it will shake the legs out a little bit. Back up to 9. I think I'm feeling quite good today because I didn't do my long run yesterday and it was a bit of a rest day. So for the first time in quite a few days, my body had a chance to recover from running. Sebastian says we both ran under the umbrella, but no different route. So this next one's 30 seconds at 12.2. I think I'll do it at 16. Sebastian says no star for Clive. Here comes the arch. 16 kilometers per hour for 13 seconds. 30 seconds, that's all. By the time I get there, it'll be time to come down again. Ten seconds. There it is. Back down to 9. And then we'll do 15 again on the next one. Just enough to get me breathing, a bit heavier, get the heart pumping, get the lungs working. Anthony's asking Sebastian and Tina if they've had a good weekend. I think Tina was there yesterday at Yeovil Half Marathon supporting Stephen. Did you see him, Tina? Did you manage to see Stephen or catch up with him yesterday? Here we go then. Back up to 15 kilometers per hour for 1 minute. Tina's posted a video on her Strava of Stephen at the Yeovil Half yesterday. I'll have a look at that afterwards, Tina. Halfway. Heart rate 151, 152. 153. $155. And back down to 9. Tina, or saying to Tina, hope you didn't waste any tea on Stephen. So the next one's supposed to be 11.8 kilometers per hour for 1 minute, or 1.5 minutes. Maybe we'll do 14. Just to bring it up a bit quicker. I'm not getting my stars now, Sebastian. But due to having a rest day yesterday, just felt like having a bit of a shakeout. Saying this world is making her tough phone very hot. Good evening, Paul Hayward. How are you, buddy? Thank you for dropping in. Sebastian ran 18 kilometers yesterday on his Sunday long run. Well done, Sebastian. Good work, buddy. I was building a chicken house, so I did get a long run in yesterday. And I was feeling a little tired. 30 seconds. Anthony says, well done, Sebastian. seconds. Back down to 9 kilometers per hour. The next one I will do at 13 kilometers per hour for 2 minutes. If you're wondering, Paul, currently on MyWhoosh, the maximum speed, even with 125% intensity, only reaches 12 kilometers per hour. So because I'm feeling a bit fresh tonight, because I didn't do a Sunday long run, I thought I'd just bump it up a bit, give the legs a shake out. Maybe it's something that MyWhoosh need to address, either increase the intensity so you can bring the speed up higher, or start the baseline speed a bit higher. Here we go then, up to 13 did I say? For 2 minutes. Paul Hayward did 15k outside in the sun this afternoon. Well done, Paul. Good work, buddy. Weather was nice out there today, wasn't it? It's a little bit chilly still here when it's windy, which is nice because it keeps you cooler. I think I just ran past Tina. Hello, Tina. To go, 13 kilometers per hour, heart rate 146. Temperature here in the Cornish virtual garage is 12.9 degrees centigrade. Tonight, 39% humidity. So the temperature is slowly rising here in Cornwall, and as the week progresses, I think it's going to get quite warm, up to 15, 16 degrees by the end of the week. .2 degrees centigrade for Sebastian in his basement. Ten seconds. They'll be back down to 9. There we go. And the final one coming up now on the pyramid, I'll do 12. So we gently increased it at the beginning, peaked out about 16 kilometers per hour. And then we slowly come back down. Negative split, faster in the second half. Sebastian said last set upcoming. .5 degrees in Tina's shower room, where her treadmill is. Or under the stairs, I can't remember. Oh, it was under the stairs, and now it's in the shower room. Here we go then. 2.5 minutes at 12. Try and think about your form. Stand tall. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. Nice and steady and relaxed. My left knee feels good today. My right calf feels good today. On Friday, I think it was Friday night, my left knee was a little bit sore for some reason. My right calf was tight. Saturday at parkrun it was fine. And today, we feel quite good today. after having a rest day yesterday. Tina's still got 4 sets to do. That's completely fine, Tina. You're here getting it done. It's a nice sort of steady Monday workout, isn't it? Nothing like what Wednesday workout's going to be like. Or what the spring marathon sessions have been like. They've been tough, but I'm sure they've done us a lot of good. They've definitely brought my park run times down each Saturday. So we're heading in the right direction at the moment. Probably give it another blast this coming Saturday. Weather's looking good. We will go to Eden again. See if we can get any quicker. But it's hard, and at the time when you're running it, you're thinking, when's this ever going to finish? This is horrible. But when you get to the final 100 metres or so, you feel good when you can see the finish line. There's the arch, 9 kilometres per hour. And then we've got the final, for the final 3 minutes. I'll probably run it, what was that, 12, that last one? Maybe we'll do it at 10. Just for the cool down, we'll do 10. What distance are we on? 5.2 kilometres done. So what I might do, Sebastian, is I might run on to 10 kilometres or stay on so at least Tina finishes anyway. I like to try and hit 10 a day. Just popped over 5, so we've got just under 5 to go. We're in cool down now. We're going to run this at 10 and probably carry on to 10k at this speed. Good work, Sebastian. Good work, Tina. Stay on it. Tina and Sebastian are both also running on MyWhoosh, doing the same interval session tonight. We've all ended up on different worlds and routes and servers, but that doesn't matter. We're all here virtually. We're here together on the Virtual FMR. So after this, I'll probably go and have a shower, get changed. Now it's actually lighter in the evenings because the clocks have gone forwards. Even though it was a pain at the time on Saturday night, I lost an hour's sleep. It actually stays lighter longer in the evenings. So it's not going to be so much of a rush now before or after a run to put the chickens, ducks and tortoises and all that lot away, because we've got a bit more sunlight each evening. However, I didn't like getting up for work this morning in the dark again. Last week at 6:30 it was daylight. This morning it was almost still dark. It's harder to get up when it's dark. Oh, Tina says there's another lady running in the event with us tonight. Hello, other lady. Good evening, Leafon. Thank you for joining us. Leafon's asking, which is better, Zwift or MyWhoosh? Well, Zwift is currently more polished, less bugs, more options available because it's been around a lot longer. The graphics, we seem to think, are better on MyWhoosh. MyWhoosh has only been around for a few months, so they're still working on the updates. But watch this space. I'm sure in the coming months, new features will be unlocked. For example, Leafon, we currently can't customize our avatars. A few weeks ago, we all had the same clothes on as well, but we can actually have different clothes on in game now. Where in Swift, you can actually customize your avatar, change the weight, the hair color, the face look. We can't do any of that in MyWhoosh yet. The option's there in the menu screen, but it's currently locked. Yeah, Anthony Anderson says, at the moment, Leapon, you think Swift has it. I totally agree, but watch this space. Swift better not go to sleep, because I think MyWhoosh are going to catch up. I'm just going to close that screen down a minute. Oh yeah, Emily Weber from France is also running with us today on this route. Paul says they need to turn the clocks back for you in the morning and forward in the evening so you can get the both of best worlds. Totally agree, Paul. That would be great. But would that mean we'd have to do an extra hour of work? Or an hour less? Leapon's asking, which one is easier to start as a beginner? I agree with Anthony, it's probably Swift at the moment. It's pretty much plug and play. You know, if you're using an Apple TV or a tablet, turn on your treadmill, turn on your device, turn on your telly, and away you go. There's not too much fuss. It's not too hard to start MyWhoosh, it's okay. Now I've got used to it. There's a few more screens to navigate through, but Swift is a bit more swifter. Tina's on her last rep now. Well done, Tina. Tina's avatar is no longer a man, it's now a woman. So Tina's happy about that. Paul says, well done, Tina. 6.2 kilometers for me here now. Heart rate 133, 132. One thing I don't get for some reason, but maybe my heart rate is a lot lower on Hart Run now. Every week when I go to Hart Run and I use my wrist-based heart rate, it tells me my maximum heart rate is 145, thereabouts. I feel like I'm dying during the run. It feels like it should be in the 170s, 180s. So I don't know what that's all about. So this Saturday, I'm going to wear my chest strap heart rate monitor, just to see what that one says. It might be right. Maybe I don't go full out at Hart Run, because I know we've got to hold back a bit. Leapon says there's also Ruby, at least for cycling. I haven't had a look at that one, Leapon. Has it got running? Tina, do you know? Tina's quite knowledgeable on things like that. Are there any other virtual running apps out there at the moment worth us having a look at? That is the question, isn't it? Now this is the Virtual FMR Channel. Is there anything else we could have a look at one day? Just to see what it's like? Sebastian says, no, I see you, Clive. You run on the road left from me. They're both side by side on different roads. So you going round the opposite direction, Sebastian. So Sebastian is in the right server, but he's on a different road. something different. You walk in the air. I don't do that one very often because you can't see what's going on. Let's have a look. There we go. Do that one for a bit. Oh, get rid of that. Look at that. That's a shark. Great white shark swimming around underneath us. Food sharks. Sebastian says there's 2 loops. And he's on the other one. Boy, I would say it's enough to send you loopy, Seb. Leafon's asking what the sharks are for. I think they're there to eat you in case you fall off the road. Keep you running faster. They chase after you. I wish we could just hold the mouse icon on the screen, move the mouse around to adjust the camera angle to what we want, like you can in most third-person games. I'm just going to try it, just in case it's something we haven't realised. No, doesn't work. Just feel like clicking on the screen and spinning it round. Sebastian's going to tell me the next time we run together. So I'll keep a lookout to see if I can see him. We'll keep it up there for a minute because we can see a bit more. How's it going, Tina? Oh, Tina says Ruby doesn't do running, but it does roller. But there's a roller. I'll have a look at that. Hello, James UK. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello, buddy. James is asking, anyone know of any group walks on Zwift or MyWhoosh? I believe that MyWhoosh haven't got that much on there at the moment, group runs. There's not many people on here running, and there aren't that many events set up for runners and walkers. But I'm definitely sure Zwift have got walking clubs in game, and there are walking sort of events, but also some of the social events that you see that pop up. Sebastian's, or is it called Sebastian's Tuesday social yet on Tuesdays? People join it, they run their own paces or walk their own paces for as long or as little as you want. Everyone keeps chatting. You will find other people in game that are doing the same sort of pace or point you in the right direction if you get on the in-game chat using the companion app. Tina's finished her workout. Well done, Tina, good work. Anthony says, well done. Leafon's not interested in the fancy sharks in game. Probably MyWhoosh, Leafon, if you're just starting. Keep the graphics down low. It works on your iPhone, your iPad, your computer. Same goes for James. There's lots more events in Zwift. You'll be able to find something that suits your ability. I'm sure there are walking groups on Zwift in the clubs. So we've just clocked over 7.3 kilometers here this afternoon. Pace currently, or speed is currently 10 kilometers per hour. Heart rate 124, so it's coming down nicely. We've just taken part in Manic Monday interval session, which was a pyramid tonight. Sebastian and Tina join me in game. I upped the speed a little bit beyond the set intensity, just to stretch the legs out, as everything was feeling alright tonight. Tina's going to stop because she thinks her phone is going to explode whilst running MyWhoosh. It is a bit more graphics intense, so it does use more phone power, computer power. The Zwift uses a little bit less. It's not as graphics intense, so Tina's phone stays a lot cooler. You wouldn't want to run a marathon on MyWhoosh using your phone, would you, Tina? And now we're just rounding it up to 10 kilometers for the day. A nice 10 kilometers per hour. How's it going, Sebastian? Are you approaching me yet? There's another runner. It's Emily Webber, is just in front of me there. Hello, Emily. Well done. There's a messaging game there. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. Someone saying easy. I was going to type Emily a message, but then realised I have no access to voice to text, and I don't really want to jump off and type on the keyboard over there. Tina doesn't use her phone for Zwift, she uses Apple TV for Zwift, but it won't run MyWhoosh. So she uses her phone instead, streams it to the TV. Sebastian says, so Clive, attention, soon left from you. So we might get a glimpse of Sebastian's avatar in a minute. Somehow, we're not on the same route, but we are. So we're waiting to see what happens. He's on a different loop on the same island. Leafon said if he ever gets a treadmill, he's just going to use the tracking app to track his activity and then watch YouTube or some videos. So you could join us. You can run on a normal treadmill. You can still join the live stream. It's just a way of knowing everyone's running together. It doesn't matter whether you're on Zwift or on MyWhoosh at the same time, or just running on a treadmill watching a live stream. Come and join us. I agree with you, yes, they are very expensive. I was lucky enough to have a motorbike leap on, which I no longer used. So I sold the motorbike to pay for the treadmill. So we're keeping an eye out for Sebastian. He might pop up in a minute. Tina's asking Sebastian if he joins the cycle route instead of the running route. Sebastian says left. So if you look over there on the left, we can see another trackler just outside this one. Sebastian thinks he might come running past us in a minute. Are you going the opposite direction or the same direction, Sebastian? Oh, they were saying right. Which way will we see him? Have you seen me yet, Sebastian? I'm still looking out for you. Have I missed it? Or is that the route you're on? You're not going to run past? Too late! We've just clocked over! 8.3 kilometres done. Less than 2 to go for our Manic Monday workout session. We're just running it out, cool down to 10 kilometres. Tina's left the run as her phone was going to explode. So she's decided to save the phone, finish the workout and log out. Sebastian did see me running along on a different track. Let's try another camera angle, shall we? Let's get back on the treadmill before it stops. My treadmill, if it doesn't feel you running on it for about 20 seconds, shuts down. Leafon says, what? Bones can explode? Phone Leafon. Tina's phone, she was running on MyWhoosh using her mobile phone. And it is quite a graphic intent game. Her phone felt like it was going to explode. Tina says her phone has cooled down nicely now. She's thinking about getting a newer Apple TV for these workouts. I'm currently running MyWhoosh on a PC, on a computer. I did run it on my Apple TV, along with Swift. Sometimes if Stephen or Sebastian are live streaming, I won't use the computer, I'll join using the Apple TV. However, what with Swift and MyWhoosh, that basically fills the device. When I installed MyWhoosh onto the Apple TV, I had to uninstall half of the other apps to make room. It's a big game, or big app. So yeah, this is MyWhoosh HD, which you can only get on the computer. Currently set to ultra high graphic settings. Differences between like the iPad version and the Apple TV version and the computer is on the HD the shadows are a bit more responsive and you get more sort of spectators and background stuff going on in game. Yes, and Levon's just saying, yeah, just confirming mobile phones don't have like cooling vents in them, so they are prone to overheating when playing games. So what's going to go on tomorrow then? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesday I will be running on Zwift tomorrow evening at 5 PM UK time. Film my Run 500 with Noble Pro. That'll take me about 40 minutes. Sebastian will be running, I don't know if it's called Tina's Tuesday Social or Sebastian's Tuesday Social. I know there was discussion about changing it. Or is there, Tina? Let me know in the chat. But that starts at 5:30 PM UK time. And Sebastian will be also live streaming to the Virtual FMR Channel. I will film my Run 500 and jump across and join Sebastian for his run. Wednesday, spring marathon training season has finished. So this Wednesday we will be joining Stephen Cousins for Wednesday workout. I might even attempt Group A and drop it down if it's a bit too much. Stephen's currently in Group A. That's at 6:30 p.m. UK time, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, Tina. I think it's 6:30 on Wednesday. Thursday I will be back with Film My Run 500 at 5 p.m. Stephen will be back on MyWhoosh Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time. And then Friday, watch this space. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we don't really know what we're doing Friday yet. So if you hit the notification bell, you'll see when we set up the live streams. It's possibly going to be Bag That Badge series at 6 p.m. on Friday, and possibly Sebastian will be running a 7-mile or 7-kilometer on MyWhoosh. So keep an eye out for that. 2 new runs coming up this week on Friday. Come and join us in game. Pop into chat and say hello. Sebastian says camera 8, Clive. Let's have a go at that, shall we? There we go, Sebastian. That's my camera 8. Is that right? Sebastian's under the umbrella. Did I miss you again? Are you a spectator? Sebastian says, I give up. We've obviously passed each other again. There's Emily Weber in front of me. Hello, Emily. Paul Hayward's asking Sebastian, which loop is he going to be on Friday on MyWhoosh? Sebastian says, you are always too chatty, Clive. Tina says yes, tomorrow. Tina's Tuesday social with Sebastian or Tina or both is at 5:30 tomorrow UK time. And Wednesday, she's just confirming, Wednesday workout will be at 6:30 p.m. with Stephen Cousins here on the Virtual FMR channel. I try to monitor my chats, Leafon, but there's a lot going on in front of you. Lots of screens to look at, as well as trying to control your breathing and heart rate. .400 meters for Manic Monday interval session, and we'll be done for another day. Once around the track. Anthony Anderson said it's good that us men are good at multitasking. What do you think about that, Tina? We usually have about 3 screens on in front of us to monitor. YouTube chat, in-game chat, and the game speeds and increases. It certainly helps the time go by. Tina's laughing at Anthony's comment of us men are good at multitasking. Not just once, but about 15 times. What are you trying to say, Tina? We're rubbish at multitasking. Well, I am. I totally agree, Tina, I am. I can't even read or listen to something on my phone and listen to my wife at the same time. She's always telling me off for not paying attention, because I can only focus on one thing at a time. But the thing is, men always get the job done, don't they? They concentrate on one task at a time and finish it. Leafon says, so put the game in the background and do the reading first. I can't, I'm here to get fit. Nah, was alright tonight, wasn't too bad, Leafon. Thought I did quite well for a man. Well done to Sebastian, well done for Tinas for taking part in Manic Monday tonight. We are approaching 10 kilometres in game. Treadmill, currently says 9.95. It says 10k in game, but I'm going to make sure. Well, it says 10k at the top, but it says 9.9 on the side information bar, and my treadmill says 9.9. So the treadmill is exactly the same as what it should be. There we go. Anyway, there we go. Paul Hayward says, well done everyone, good session. It was, Paul, it was. It's a nice sort of relaxed Monday interval session. It's not too crazy, but it's just enough. I did up it a little bit tonight just to get the legs turning over a bit quicker, but it's alright. I can still breathe at the end, that's the main thing. So, we'll be back tomorrow at 5 PM UK time for Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro and Tina's Tuesday Social at 5:30. Thank you very much to Leafon, Paul Hayward, Sebastian, Anthony, Tina, James UK for the in-game, for the YouTube chat. Well done to everyone that took part. I'm going to go and have a shower, get changed, go and have a look around the garden for an hour until I put the chickens and ducks away. Let's close this down quickly, shall we? So if we click menu, we can now click end run, and we can click upload. That's uploading the game or the workout to MyWhoosh and to Strava. Niles, hello Niles, thank you for popping in, buddy. Niles says well done, Clive. Tina says well done everyone, she enjoyed that when she got going. Took a couple of attempts, didn't it, Tina? That's where MyWhoosh is still a little bit buggy, but once she got on, she enjoyed the run. Niles says, and Tina. We will see you again tomorrow. I've got to work out what screen I've got to go to now. And that's it. That's my Monday, MyWhoosh Manic Monday complete. We will be back on the Zwift tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone. Stay safe, take care. Until next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.